listen, we gotta go feed deers. Uh-oh, what? Go get it, go get it. Watch out, watch out. Where's your bone? Get your bone, watch out. Oh, he's already go back in. Huh, don't you know how to open that doggy door yet? We've been working on it. Go through the door. Go on, you know how to do it. Look, here, come here, watch, watch. There you go. Good morning, everybody. Grandpa Doss Farms. How are you? It is time to get everybody breakfast. However, the deer have not been coming around in the morning. I don't know if it's in part because of the heat or that we were gone for a week and they just kind of lost track of what time it was. You know, when they were getting fed every morning, but they've not been coming around. Now I put some corn out yesterday. It is gone. So they're coming out at night. They're probably eating at the deer feeder. My camera wasn't working. I got it working now, so now I'll be able to watch and see. Maybe they're coming out at night, that's for sure. But anyway, I'm gonna keep putting corn out just in case. Maybe I don't even really have to do this, you know. Now that I got the deer feeder over there, I haven't seen my little buck. I don't think I've seen him since we've been back. So that's kind of a bummer. So they'll come back. Listen, I was thinking this morning, kind of compelled to, I just want to say thank you, everybody, for watching our videos. Our entire Doss family, as a matter of fact. We are so blessed, so grateful, so thankful. We just appreciate it so much. We love you guys. And if you're new to this channel, we consider everybody who watches a member of the Doss family at large, all of us, not just the Grandpa Doss family, all inclusive. Well, good morning. How are you this morning, huh? Yeah. You want some food? Yep. So you're feeding everybody else, Dad. You got to feed us too. All right, we can do that. Hang on just a minute. Here we go. Come here. Yep. We get fed breakfast just like everybody else. There we go. Let's divide it in two so we don't fight. We won't fight, Dad. There we go. Come on. Here, come here, baby. Come here, baby girl. Come on, get your food. There we go. There we go. Oh boy, everybody gets breakfast. These pretty girls. Good stuff. I don't know where you're at, what kind of weather you're experiencing, but right here in the Midwest, we have a super heat wave going on right now. We're getting close to 100 degrees and high humidity. It's summertime, what can you say? That's how it is. I, for one, I don't mind it. I'm a hot weather guy, you all know that. I try to stay out in it, stay active, so it doesn't bother me. Let's open our gates so the birdies can come out. But it bothers Grandma Doss tremendously. Her sunburn legs are getting much, much better. I'm sure she'll have something to say about that in the Rock and Talk. She's better, but even so, Grandma does not tolerate the heat at all. So I try to do the majority of the chores so that she can stay indoors, out of the heat. Okay, you ready? Uh-oh. Say good morning. Good morning, everybody. It's a little dark. I know. It's okay, though. Hi, girls. Got our exhaust fan going. Everybody good? Hi, Mags. Hey, buddy. How are you? You all right? See this little girl right here? That's one of our new well summers right there. Does she look a little ragged this morning? There's a reason for that. I'll tell you what happened. She's thirsty. Get you a drink. That a girl. Yesterday, heard a chicken holler out, which that's not unusual. About the time of day, maybe they're laying eggs, whatever they're doing. So I didn't think much of it. So I went in to feed the dogs and the goats, and I got in there and I saw some feathers on the ground on the inside, black feathers. And I thought, oh my goodness, what's happened? I didn't see any blood. I didn't, the dogs didn't, there was no other parts laying around, folks, just to be blunt about it. So I thought, okay, worst case scenario, maybe they reached through the fence, got some tail feathers or something. But then there was a lot. So I continued to walk toward the pigs, right? And as I got closer, Riley was out ahead of me. Well, she turned the corner, which she normally didn't do, and I thought, uh-oh, something's up. So I put the pig food down, and I walked slowly. I didn't want to, I just thought there's probably a chicken down there. And sure enough, I turned the corner, and there was a little well summer inside the pen. And Riley was walking toward her. So I dropped the pig food. I didn't run because I didn't want to spook Riley and have her just charge this chicken. So I walked down there, got closer and closer. The chicken come toward me, and Riley started to give chase, and I called her off, and she stopped. So I picked up the little bird, and she was okay, sat her over the fence, and she went into the woods and just kind of knelt down, and I thought, well, I'll go get her when I get done. So sure enough, I got done, went over there, and she was hunkered down. I picked her up. She let me pick her up, so I knew she was exhausted. She was hot, so I brought her back and I sat her here in this little pool, and I actually took the hose and cupped my hand and filled it with water, and she drank and drank and drank and drank, and I bathed her in the water, and pretty soon she got up and around. It took about 20 minutes, but yeah. And old Magneto, he was so kind and attending to her. A couple other birds come and checked her out. Nobody messed with her, didn't pick on her. But he just kind of followed her around, man. He was a trooper. Good job, buddy. He was a good rooster. But she's okay now. You can see she's pretty thirsty. She went in and got in the coop and got down into one of the bottom nesting boxes and just stayed there all night long. That's where she was this morning. But they got to learn. I don't know why she would fly over into that. I don't know why she would fly over there into that area. And I'm not going to clip their wings, because they need to be, if they're going to free range out here, they got to be able to fly. So I'm hoping when all that fencing is done over there and I got it the way I want it, that they won't go under and go around or any of that kind of thing, because it's something I'm working on every day. That fence is not as done as what I thought it would be, and I've got quite a bit of work to do to get them in the new, get the dogs and the goats in the new area. But I'm hoping that eventually the chickens they won't get in there at all. They won't be able to get in, unless they fly over, which I can't help that. They just got to stay out. But the reason I think the Welsummer, that the dogs didn't bother that Welsummer, they're very fast. So that was part of it. They're a smaller bird and they're quick. Anyway, she's good now. Let's go. Let's get going. Hey, you want some wormies? Are we ready? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, go. Da 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 da. There we go. All right, that's an early morning wormy dance, huh? Here we go, girls. Get your wormy. Come on, I know. Come on, Sophia. Come on, Delilah. Here, girls. Come on, get your wormies. Here, girls. Come on, get some wormies. All right, everybody good this morning? Are we good? Okay. Here we go. Girls first. Attaboy. Here you go. Let's go eat, boys. All right. Oh, Sissy, she goes in there to eat her treat. Sissy, come on. Come out of here with that. Come on, Sissy, get out of there with that. Come on, I can't feed. Come on, that a girl. Get out, thank you. Let's go, boys. Come on. Let's go, come here. There we go. Watch out. Move around. Move it or lose it. There we go. Oh man, how cool was that? Look at that, that was perfect. Perfect, boo-boo. How about that, buddy? There we go. Let's see what happens if I walk out and see what she does. She snuck in on me, she's laying right there. And it's already hot, I know. They're already panting. Whew, goodness. I got a question for you on my goats. Well, watch out, excuse me, and the hay situation. I started out, I give them prairie hay a long time ago. Then I switched to Bermuda. It's a little bit better for them. Not a lot, I guess, but some. I've read up on it. Rather than just prairie hay, it's got a few more nutrients in it, but I also know that most people give their goats prairie hay. Well, a couple of weeks ago, before we went on vacation, they ran out of Bermuda, so I got the prairie hay. It took them a little while to switch over. They weren't crazy about it. But they seems now, we got a crop duster going, if y'all can hear him. it seems now they're eating it better. You know, they are eating this prairie hay. So my dilemma is, do I switch back to Bermuda, or do I just keep feeding them prairie hay? Now the prairie hay is less expensive. I'm not concerned about the cost because I don't have, you know, as many goats as a lot of folks. Like Kyle and Shannon have 11. They eat a lot of hay. I only have 5. I'm getting ready to open up that area down there, so that'll give them some natural nutrition from the forage. Do I switch back to Bermuda? Bermuda hay is a little more nutritious. But as you can see, they don't mind this hay. They eat it pretty well. So what would you do if you were me? Would you switch back to the Bermuda, or would you leave them on the prairie hay? And I really don't know what to do. I think because in my mind, the Bermuda hay is a little better for them, and during the winter, they're not going to have that forage over there. So I tend to lean that way. And now that they're eating this prairie hay, you're thinking, well, they're used to it. Just leave them on it. It doesn't hurt them. Oh, I don't know what to do. So somebody tell me, what would you do for these goats? What would you do? There you go. There's your treat. Hang on, let's let Boo Boo out. Here, just feed you through that. There you go. Got it? Can you get it? Attaboy. They'll eat it. And you know, I've got these billy block here for minerals. They love that thing, so they're getting minerals. They get minerals in the treats that I give them. Am I overthinking it? I don't know. I know what I'm leaning toward, but I don't want to tell you. You tell me. Let's go feed some pigs. Yeah, so I was walking down yesterday, like I said, to feed pigs. Had everybody behind, well, no, not everybody behind me. Like I said, Riley, she turned the corner right there, and that never happens. And I found the feathers just right back there. So I saw that bird right over there. And what I did, I wasn't thinking, I just wanted to get her out of harm's way. I let her down on the other side of that fence. Well, guess what? The other side of that fence is the pen. So she couldn't get back out, you know. And she went and hid in the woods right there, about 15 feet out. So when I got done feeding, I went out there to find her. Sure enough, she was tucked down in there. I don't know if she'd have made it back or not on her own. I think she was too exhausted, too thirsty. So I knew I had to get her back to water. But she's doing good. What do you think, boys? Fellas, we got a lot of work to do this winter. We got tons of wood to cut up. Whew. We're going to have some good fires. Maybe some s'mores. Roast some hot dogs. But right now, it's hot. We're not really thinking about that. Hi, Olivia. Morning, hon. Good morning. Hey, Lola. Got to I'll get some water for your wallow. Fill it up every day and every night. Is that good? Yeah, show everybody how good that is. Oh, picture's worth 1,000 words, isn't it? Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. There we go. Yummy, yummy. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I got love in my tummy. Miss Lola, yours is good as well. Is that good? It's very good, Dad. Thanks. It's very good. Good girl. Here you go. That's yours. All right. Here. Rambo. All right. Don't bother him. Nope. No. Here, boo boo. I got you back. I got your back. Here, Gizmo. I got you. There we go. Gotta go feed puppies. Where's the puppy food? Here it is. Which pocket? I got too many pockets. I don't know which one to go for. There's Sissy. There you go, pretty girl. There we go. There we go. All right. Got it? Oh, that's sticky. That end's not open. Keep trying. Here, turn it this way. There you go. Now try it. That's why we don't let you drive heavy machinery. Yeah, that and that right there. You're taking way too many shots to the head, both of you. Yeah, stay off the tractor, will you? Here, let's go give Rebel his treats. Here you go, buddy. There you go, Bubba. There you go, buddy. There you go. Special delivery. Let's fill up the wallow. They can stay cool all day out there in that. Get a little mud on them. Thanks, Dad. You're welcome. One of these days, I have got to do some major reconstruction on that doghouse. It's more like a playhouse now for the goats. Look at Sissy. She likes it. Man, that thing has taken a beating over the years, you know what? That's pretty, that's pretty bad. All right, we ready to go to the other end? Boy, there's a nice breeze down here, guys. You ought to stay down here. You know what? Really nice. Oh, Lola's going for the mud. There we go. Look at that. I love to see her dig around in there. Make her a spot. Let's see where she goes. Looks like a, man, she looks bigger. I don't know if that diet's working or not. She looks like a hippopotamus going into the river. There she goes. Splash. Splash down. There we go. Oh, that feels good. I'd mentioned to you earlier about doing some work on the pen over here. So I think while I'm walking back down, and before Grandma comes out on the porch with us, I want y'all watch this, and it'll kind of get you updated and caught up as to where we are on the fence. And I hope y'all don't mind me putting that in just about every video, because I got to work on it every day. That's a priority right now, because I still don't have this done right here. I've got to cut this open and get that gate going, but I can't do any of that until I get that down there. So I'm getting there. It's progress. Slowly but surely we will get there, but it's something, a little something every day. At least it's in the shade. You know what I've been thinking? Of course you don't know what I'm thinking. How could you know what I'm thinking? I don't even know what I'm thinking, but I've been doing a lot of thinking about this fence, this 12-footer, this gate back here, you know, trying to keep the cats out. Chad has suggested putting some base rock down underneath it, you know, and building it up. But I thought maybe I should just use the resources that I've got. So I was going to show you what I'm maybe doing here, and let's go see if this will work first. Remember, I did get this thing at least hanging straight, right? And I know for sure I've got to do something, because a couple of nights ago I heard a chicken just hollering out, screaming, you know. I mean, not like a panic, they're attacking me type thing, but help me, I'm in trouble, more than laying an egg. Because after a while, you know what sound your chickens make. So I came over here. One of the newbies was way down there on this side of the fence, couldn't find or figure out how to get back to that side. So she's panicking up and down, up and down. Had to go all the way down there, walk her all the way back up. She went right back under the fence or the gate, and that's how she got in. So I know this has got to be fixed. But what if, I've had a thought. Rather than order base rock, what if I brought my tractor in here, took some of this stuff right here, just dirt, rocks, took that around and filled in underneath that gate. That would work, right? Natural stuff, dirt, rocks. I got, look at this, tons of it right here, tons of it. There's a lot of big rocks in there. I could sort through those or kind of use them to my advantage, but I think that might be the way to go. I don't know if you all can tell with the way the sun and the clouds hit it, but that's easily a 3.5 foot pile of dirt right there and right here, and I can move those big rocks. Take that and spread that under the gate. In addition to that, what if I took some of it and put along where the bottom is here, you know, just fill in along the bottom with the tractor and just dump it right there. I could smooth it out by hand. It may be a little bit more laborious than taking, you know, just some fence, whatever I had, and extending it down there. But I could just take and dump that along these low parts using my tractor, and just use natural dirt and rocks to make a border and fill in the holes and the gaps. Wouldn't it? Am I thinking wrong? My only other choice is to get base rock for that gate and then go along, I don't know how many feet here, and put down more fencing. I also thought coming over, I could take some of these skinnier trees, you know, it wouldn't take about that much. I could cut them. And these are 10-foot sections right here. And I could lay those actually on the outside, right? Where I have these low spots. I could do that. Remember, I'm not trying to keep the dogs and the goats in as much as I'm trying to keep the cats and the chickens out, especially the cats. That's my big concern. So I think I can do that. Another concern, when I told you he used this different fence, I don't think one of my cats, they might be able to fit through that little, I don't know if that's 4 inches or not. One, that may be 3.5. One, is that an inch? That's an inch. Maybe that's just 2.5, not 4. I don't know if I guess if one of my cats got desperate, they could fit through there, but I'm hoping they don't even try that. Again, a little disappointed he didn't use the same kind of fence that we used all the way around the other part. Oh well. Until I get this part back here secured, there's no reason to go do the man gate and let them in here. So when I get this secured, then I'll go down and finish the other man gate like I saw yesterday. Sound like a plan? Well, another good thing about doing this work over here is that I have shade, because it is hot. It's 95-ish, 96 degrees, gonna be. But back here it's completely shaded. I'll be on the tractor, shouldn't be too hot. I won't need a hat, because right out there, going from that to that, immediately hot, very hot. So, all right, well, let's get the tractor and see what we can do. Kind of forgot how to drive the tractor. I think I need Grandma out here. I'm not really concerned what I got in there, because I'm going to smooth it all out. It's going to take quite a bit. It'll be sticks and limbs and all kinds of garbage, and I don't care right now. I just want to fill gaps, and I want to run over it, compact it down. Wow, look at this. I just discovered that. He knocked that tree down right there. It goes up and over like so. I know they are not official land clearers. I get it. It's not their job. But now I got to cut that darn thing down. Oh heck, I've done it before. Oh well. I may not have these animals in here till winter time, for crying out loud. That was not the plan, Stan. Well, good. That didn't work out so well. Hang on. Hang on. I might have to go get some choppers. That's got stickers. That wouldn't be good. Yep. Ouch. All right. Maybe I'll just pull them down. Are they coming down? Got my shirt, got my shirt, got my shirt. Tell you what, I got to be real careful here, because the last thing I want to do is hit one of those poles. I'd be in lots of trouble. Some of you right now are probably wondering, why can't I open that gate up that way? That bottom latch on the gate down there, it's keeping that from going open all the way. I've got to adjust it still, and I just didn't do it. And now I'm paying for it. You know how that goes, right? I'll get her. Don't let me hit that pole. Don't let me do it. Don't let me do it. There we go. All right, now. Push it back a little bit. All right. Are we good to dump? I believe we're good. There we go. We'll worry about the straightening out and flattening part later on, folks. Not worried right now. I'm just getting product. Are you with me? Everybody say yes. All right, here we go. All right, this is where we're going to do a little manual labor. Let's spread this stuff out. I know I could use the tractor, but I kind of want to do it by hand because the tractor, you know, it's like using a tractor, you know. It's not as finesse as doing this by hand. So I'm going to spread this out the best I can. Hopefully you don't have too many big rocks in here. If we do, kind of make a good base, you know. But so far I've got a lot of material here. We'll see how high it stacks up. A few little roots, got that. Don't need that. Over time this will pack down with rain and so forth. You know, we're not going to be in and out of here a lot. Most of it will be from the man gate down there where the cross fence is. Oh cool, I get to use the word cross fence like all the big boys. I got a cross fence on my pasture. Really? How big is it? Oh, I don't know, not 2 acres, but you know, to me it's huge. Just saying. But I'm in the shade. I'm in the shade, thank you Lord. That's awesome. Well, let's see how this goes right now. I got that all spread out. I hope you guys, I don't know if you can see the three-dimensional in that. Three-dimensional? Depth, how about depth? I don't know if you can tell the depth of that or not. Let's swing the gate over. See how we do. Oh, shoot. Well, you know, stay, sit, ubu, sit. That's not horrible. You see that? That's probably 7 inches right there. But you get down to right here, looking pretty good. So I'm gonna get one more load, load it up right there. Now it's gonna settle some, and I may have to do it again. But there's a lot of rocks in there, so that's not bad. I think we can work with that. I got 2 more scoops of dirt. What I do is I take the tractor and I go back and forth and back and forth. I'm hoping that this is the last one right here. Okay, let's see what we got. There we go. I got a little bit of a gap right down there on that end. It's not bad, but it's about the same size as the gap of the gates that I've got now. That's pretty good right there, folks. I'd be happy. I'd take that right there. I'll put a little more down here. We're good to go. I told you that the fence that he went and bought to finish this off had these bigger squares. They're about, looks like maybe 3.5. I don't think that's quite 4. But you know, I've seen my cat slip through some pretty small places, and I'm concerned that they will come through one of these squares as opposed to something like this. They can't get through here. There's no way. And he has a stretch of about, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I'd say 75 feet or so from the gate all the way down to this corner. And it's not this. This is what I wanted. That's what he picked up. If I'd have known that he was going to get that, I'd have had one of the boys go get it, but we had him pick it up and he got the wrong fence and went ahead and strung it anyway. You know, if I'm him, I'd have at least asked, hey, care if I mismatch this fence? Yeah, I care, and here's why. So I went and got some leftover horse fence, which is a small, see that, like that. And the rest of it, I've got some welded wire, same size. Doesn't have to be real strong. I don't have to tighten it. So I'm going to string this up and just do some zip tie work on it. Just another step that, you know, I didn't want to do, but you got to do it. If you want to sleep at night, you know. Well, got it all strung all the way down. Got to put a few zip ties in the middle and down the bottom on this end. But now, at least that is secure. Alrighty, well, here we are, indoors. It's hot outside, maybe a little too hot for a rock and talk.
Very.
Even though there's a really nice breeze. Well, I guess first things first, need to tell them what the dog's name is. We did not go with Grizzly. There were a lot of good suggestions for the R names that start with R and L and so forth. But I watched a show the other day, and a guy's name was Hutch. And it just struck me, it's unusual. I like the name. It wasn't Starsky and Hutch, the movie, but the guy's name was Hutch, so we named him Hutch. We'll have to get used to that. It's different.
Well, it's Grizzly, it's like replacing Smokey. You just can't give another dog the name of a pet you've already had, and it
we had a
didn't
Grizzly.
work.
Right,
Yeah.
it just didn't seem right.
Yeah.
If you hear some chewing and gnawing, that's him down here working on a bone. We let him stay inside last night, and it worked out great. He did really, really good. You probably can't see it. We put a camera right up here on top of the fireplace mantle, so we can see him wherever he goes. And we've got a great big bed over there in that front window.
I've got a picture all inserted here.
Oh, okay. And he just did fantastic. We're still working on him not, like we sit in a chair and he wants to come up on you. He wants to come up on you and
lunges
lunge.
toward you.
And he's very strong. And so Leanne has trouble keeping him back. I don't have that much trouble doing that, but you have to be very persistent and consistent. Wherever he was before, he must have been allowed to just jump up in their laps.
Didn't let him do it.
And he also does not eat, unless he's really, really hungry, he doesn't eat the dry food that we give the two Great Pyrenees, Riley and Revel.
He doesn't eat any dry food because we had, I bought puppy food because I thought he was a puppy. Then they told me that the Humane Society, no, he's not a puppy, shouldn't be on that much protein, so we put him on what the Great Pyrenees were. Now, he did eat that really well for a day or so, but that was because he'd been in the woods for I don't know how long and hadn't eaten anything, and he was hungry, so he ate what was there. But he's just used to having food on the ground, not in a bowl. And I went and bought today what Kyle and Shannon give Bruno, and you got the...
Yeah, we got canned food and the dry food, the same that they give Bruno and Herc. But what really gets us is he's used to table food.
He is.
He's a beggar, and he follows you around the kitchen. We don't do that. We're
Yeah.
not going to do that. So that's a constant thing. And we also, prior to getting him, we like to eat on TV trays, and so when we put the food on a TV tray, and there he is. Now tonight we tried it, and he gets close, but you have to, it's a constant. We knew bringing him in the house, and we knew just having him here, period, was going to be an adjustment for us. And we're just trying to be very patient and working with him.
He learns really fast, though. I mean, before, when you had him out part of the time and in part of the time, he would beat you to the door because he didn't want to be left out there. And today, I've just left the door open with the doggy door where he can go in and out. And I actually worked from home while he went to the Y, and I opened the office door, closed everything else off because we've got a guard gate now in the hallway, and he just came in and laid down and laid at my feet while I worked, and it was great. But I heard him, he got up and left, and I thought, where's he going? And I checked the camera out there because I thought I heard the doggy door, and he went out and potted and came right back in. And I went, well, that's good.
He's using the doggy door. I watched him on the camera a while ago. There he goes.
Yeah.
He's going outside right now.
He is.
Yes, there he goes. He'll go out and roll in the grass. That's exactly, and that is
Fantastic.
perfect. Now, at night we do not leave that door open because we don't want that somebody could break in. We can't do it.
Well, the raccoons would come in, or
raccoons
who knows
or
what.
who knows what. But he sleeps in that bed, and consequently I didn't get a good night's sleep because I was checking every hour. You didn't have the camera.
Yeah, so I slept really good.
Yeah, so tonight you're on Hutch duty tonight.
Hutch duty tonight,
You know what? Come here, buddy. Say hi to everybody.
You're falling down on the job. There's
Say
4
hi.
flies over there in the
Come here, I'm gonna
window.
let you want to get up here just one
No,
time?
no,
I don't know
no.
if they can see him or not.
It's okay.
Anyway,
We've
trust me, he's right there.
got him minded now.
right
We're
there,
not going to give
yeah.
in one time.
He's right there. But he is a
Good
really
boy.
good boy, good dog. And
Good boy.
what happens a week from, well, not a week from Thursday, next Thursday?
Yeah, next Thursday he'll be fixed.
Oh, no. No,
He's a
no.
good boy.
Are you really going to do that? Yes, it's happening. It's happening, buddy boy. He's doing really good. He's doing great.
He is, especially for a dog that was rescued. And but again, like I told you, when we rescued Libby, the vet Matt and I immediately took, and she was very, very small, and she said, "You will be her hero. She will be like I'll be like mom." And she said, and it was true.
Okay, now see, this is what he does. And then we go sit down,
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 Down.
down. Good boy. That's a good boy.
Yeah.
He just wants to be loved. He needs a lot of attention. He wants a lot of petting. He gets it all.
He
Trust
does.
me.
When he first came, he wouldn't roll on his back.
Right.
Now
that's
he'll
right.
come over and he'll get right up against your legs and flip over, and you just got to keep rubbing
laying
his belly. And
everything exposed. He doesn't care. There's no modesty at all. So anyway, he's a good boy.
he does not know his name yet, but
Oh no, he
we
probably
keep
never
changing
will.
it on him.
I
So
know. It's like our two dogs out there, Riley, Bubba, Sissy.
they know, I know,
But
but
who
they know
knows?
either one. They'll
Yeah.
come to either one.
Yeah. Well, how's your leg? Sunburn. That was a big deal.
They're getting much better. They're, still that
folks.
spot.
They're kind of a deep purple right now,
Yeah.
but they don't hurt as badly, correct?
When I shower, after I get done showering, they hurt. But I think that's just because I've washed everything off, and
Yeah.
I put stuff on. I should have brought that silver stuff in here and showed him, but I think, oh my goodness.
Yeah, I think he tooted.
I
while
don't
ago.
think, I know.
Yeah, he did.
I think he's allergic to
Yeah,
the
it wasn't
stuff
me.
too that I put on my legs, because every time I start putting it on there and here, he'll start sneezing and
Right.
he just walks off and
Yeah.
sneezes 5 or 6 times.
But we appreciate all the,
Yeah.
there was a lot of different remedies that folks had given that worked for them.
Vinegar. I'd forgotten about
Vinegar?
that. Dad used to make Linda and I put vinegar on each other
Oh,
when we got a
right,
sunburn,
right.
but
Well, I do agree with a lot of people said you were close to an infection. And that would be the concern that I had, and I
Yeah.
think that has probably passed now. But yeah, I think you did some serious damage to the outside of your skin. There's no
well,
doubt
I
about it.
talked to my
First few
client.
layers.
She called me today that, the one client I hung on to, and she's also an RN, and she said, I want to see that when you come by. And of course, when I went by, she wasn't there. So tomorrow I have to take the checks and stuff back, and she wants to look at it. And
Yeah, yeah.
so,
But thank you all for the concern, the prayers. Appreciate it very much.
yes.
I want to say, and I may have addressed it a little bit in the video, this video has me working on the fence. It has some hanging out with the animals, combination. The fence is something that I have to do. I do it every day. So that's why it's going to be in several videos. It's something I've got to constantly work on to get it done so that I can get those dogs and the goats in that pen.
Mm-hmm.
But it's also getting to be where, okay, I'm doing it again today. Okay, I'm doing it again tomorrow. It's really been quite a challenge,
I know.
man.
I
And
think the man gate's going to be too, but it's not like we have to have that right now.
well, the man gate, I may work on that tomorrow. That may be in Friday's video. That probably will be in Friday's video.
Did you bump your head?
Oh boy, there he goes.
Next week we also have, we have 2 things. We have to take Revel and Riley to the vet,
Mm-hmm.
and we have the tornado shelter being installed.
Oh, that's right. So I gotta,
we'll get a chance to show you that.
yeah, and I gotta make space in the garage where there is no space. I don't know how you do that.
You take those 2 e-bikes and you put them in the shed in the backyard.
Done deal. Then it's over. That's it. It's perfect solution. I don't need to even worry about it. No
No.
loss of sleep whatsoever.
True.
Yeah. All right. I think that's about it. This video may be pretty long, and Grandma still has to edit it. But
Good boy.
I told everybody I just kind of want to keep them updated on everything that we do around here, like the fencing, and just keep them updated. The chicken, the little chicken that got chased over, she's okay. She was a little bit slower today. She was laying around out there, but she got up. She ate some wormies and drank some water, and she's getting around. But I think it traumatized her and wore her out. But she's doing much better.
I'm just pleased that there wasn't more damage. I mean, she must have been fast. Stay ahead
Yeah,
of
they're
those
pretty
dogs.
fast, but she was worn out. So anyway, I got her the water, and you know what? I went in there and got some of that on camera, but I wasn't moving. If you're not moving, it doesn't pick it up. So there's a gap of about 4 or 5 minutes where it was the cutest thing where Magneto was coming up to her and just standing by her. And I thought, oh man, we're going to get that on camera. But it's motion detected. So when all that went, young man, when they started sitting still, and I was sitting still, there's no footage, and I didn't have my phone to film it. Duh. Anyhow, well, thank you guys for your prayers for us, and we got back safely. We won't be going to Florida for who knows when. Easy, buddy. Attaboy. You're okay. You're okay. Hey, listen, I know you're in. We wanted to see you,
Down.
but not that way.
Down.
Let's do a good down. Anyhow, God bless you. Thank you all for watching. Keep strong. Pray on. Until next time. Bye-bye. Love
Bye,
you guys.
everybody. Love you.
Bye-bye.
Say bye, everybody.
Say bye-bye. Say bye, Hutch. There
Nope.
it is. There it is. Couldn't help it. Okay. That's a good boy.
That's a good
Okay.
sign. I mean, that's
No. That's horrible.
I know.
We got to be quick. All right.